What's going on, guys? I want to talk to you guys about out of print omnis. So basically, right, an omni kind of the same as a single issue, and it just goes out of print, it sells out. But with omnis, it's not kind of like the singles. Like if it's hype, second print, third print, they keep going. But the omnis, Marvel and DC, they're a little funny with it. Marvel was pretty good with it at one point. They were reprinting a lot of books that were out of print, but I think they've kind of fallen off with that. They were doing good, but in my opinion, they're not as good as they were. DC's kind of been on it. They're better than they were. DC used to be really bad. They wouldn't reprint anything, or there were huge books that wouldn't even get a volume 2, stuff like that. DC's gotten better with it, but Marvel, I think, again, like I said, they've kind of fallen off with it. So I just want to show you some out of print books and just the insanity that comes with collecting omnis too, because it's almost like singles in a way. We just stuff is popular, they hit crazy prices. So I just want to show y'all some. First up, we got Spider-Man by David Michelinie and Todd McFarlane. If you know, this bad boy's been out of print for a while. Cheapest I could find is $195, not sealed. None of the new copies. A lot of it seems used. So I don't know, guys. It's McFarlane. How did they not reprint this already? All right, next up, we got X-Men Volume 1 by Chris Claremont and Jim Lee and Mark Silvestri. This one's been out of print for I don't know how long. Cheapest I could find, not sealed, was like $200. If it's sealed and everything, it's like $439. It was crazy. So this is another one. It's Jim Lee Claremont on X-Men. I don't understand how this hasn't got a reprint. I don't know. It's a no-brainer to me. Last but not least, I don't own it. Uncanny X-Men Volume 1 by Chris Claremont and I think Dave Cockrum. It contains giant-size X-Men. That's like when the X-Men became the X-Men that we all know and love. I would love to read it. If you try to collect that in singles, good luck. You already know how expensive giant-sized X-Men is by itself, let alone all the other keys. But yeah, this one's been out of print forever. It's like $400, like not sealed, whatever, like just any of them you could find. And it's Uncanny X-Men, the start of the Claremont run. This should be always be in print. I don't understand.